Assalamu alaikum. How's it going, guys? Hopefully, you are doing pretty well. And, well, it's the end of 2025. It's been an interesting time, I would say. Um, to be quite frank, I had recorded a podcast episode yesterday, just kind of going over everything that I was going through and whatnot. Um, but then looking at it in hindsight, it just seemed really ranty. Well, not ranty. It's just kind of going all over the place. And um, I was like, you know what? I'm not feeling it. So that's why we're just recording with our phone today, um, and using the mic and everything. But yeah, 2025. Surprisingly, I only released 5 videos. I thought I had released more, but to be honest, I think especially the second half of the year, I got very very busy, and disorganized. Having an internship, which was really great, and alhamdulillah for that experience, that was really nice. To then immediately jumping back into school. Like I got back and I had 2 days to kind of rest and sort things out before immediately starting classes. And that was not enough time. Not enough time whatsoever. And honestly, it just kind of made things worse for me, when it came to like things I wanted to achieve, really my focus in school. I was just basically trying to beat the clock, always being one step behind of what I wanted to do. And that impacted me. I can fully admit that that really did impact me. Um, and did I get lazy? Yes, definitely, because I was just like, end of the day, I was just tired. I didn't want to do anything. I procrastinated. I just did not have any motivation whatsoever to do what I wanted to do. Kind of lost that creative spark. But only recently did I kind of regain it, with me posting on TikTok, out of all places, really. I just been doing almost a video every single day, just of whatever, mostly I guess catered to semi advice giving with like other, like Islamic stuff, but just kind of being me, right? I think just sharing my personality, and I think thanks to that, alhamdulillah, we at this point of recording, we've reached like 500 people, followers there, and I really appreciate them. And yeah, who knows? I'll keep on doing it, by my own volition. If I get tired or bored of it, then I'll stop. But I think right now, just kind of those short 1 minute things is what I really enjoy. And um, the complexities of editing a bigger video, it's a little bit more difficult. I really like to sit down, just talk, minimal editing. I don't think I'm gonna edit anything at all. This is gonna be a one and done video. But yeah, so I'm glad for that. And some of the things that I mentioned, with the unreleased, unedited video of the podcast was, like, hey, my last semester doing masters, and seeing, looking what's ahead. It's a program that is challenging but rewarding when you get it. And you know there's a lot of, um, whether it's going to be good or bad, the job markets or whatever, especially with AI and like this push with it. And I was even able to go to a conference and see people who have 10, 20, 30 years of experience in the field um, give their opinions on it, with when it came to AI and whatnot. I know a lot of us are pretty much tired of this stuff. Trust me, even myself. Um, but we learn to adapt, but not 100% be consumed by it. I think that's a really important thing. Like my phone has lots of like AI features. You can do this, you can do that. I'm like, I don't use it, and I don't feel like using it, because a lot of it is just more training data. I'm aware of how these things kind of work, so it's kind of like why give the companies like the upper hand, even though you could say that me uploading this video would also give them training data of like how does someone do a video like this. But I think there's something when it comes to like human authenticity that is something that people are starting to realize again, especially after COVID. That was something that was missing. We really focus on the superficial, what people say, what people do. Um, Ironically, for being someone who's always online, I I'm very aware of these kind of cadences, these styles that I tend not to fall too much into them. I don't really engage in much. Like I realize, when you you go a video and the first thing that it makes you feel is angry. I'm like, okay, no, just we need to move on. And as much as it is a reality of life, as much as it is something that is news that is occurring to somebody, I think the human psyche, or the brain, isn't really meant to know everything in the world all at once, right? Know what everything that's going on. Um, because in some way it can really uh, disorient you and make you kind of lose vision or lose focus of what you are trying to do. Um, you know, I feel that one of the things that um, I want to do, I'm meant to do per se, is to help others. That's kind of why I got into this field. Um, Provide that sense of accessibility to people, and um, that is just like my goal. And um, with things going on, I think it can be sometimes discouraging, but other times very encouraging to want to do my best, because I know in the end of the day it's going to help somebody. So yeah, it's an interesting time. I don't know. I haven't done like something like this in a while, but I want to be more genuine with myself. I want to be more optimistic, more realist. Of course, I think I've always been optimistic and a realist, but being a bit more goal oriented, allow my creativity to come back, because trust me, I feel like I've lost it. And I've been slowly bringing it back, just been doodling, kind of doing that hobby kind of sense of things that I once did so much and now don't really get the time. But I really push myself to be disconnected, to just focus on a creative pursuit. And hopefully, inshallah, um, I'll be able to do that for this upcoming year. So, don't want to make this longer than it needs to be. And I just want to say that if you've been watching me when I had the previous channel name, um, or you're someone who's new, who just found this, I want to say thank you for watching. Thank you for being patient with me. It's been interesting to document this and look back into just a few years ago and just being like, wow, I really have changed as a person. You don't think about it that much. You've been going through many things in life, and I think these kinds of videos are a good testimony to, like, oh, I was this. This is how I changed as a person, in a small way. So yeah, I think it's something really great. So um, I wish that you guys have a great 2026. Um, don't let things bring you down. Anytime you fall down, get back up. If you need to take the time, to just reset, do it. Because I think that's the most important thing you can do during this time. Anytime you fall down, don't make it like, I messed up again. I did this. Be like, hey, I messed up. Let me get back up and keep on going. Because, if you are really adamant about getting somewhere in life, you'll make it. And if you don't make it to that original goal, you'll discover a new goal that you weren't expecting. And that will bring you the joy, the actual joy that you thought you were going to get with the original goal. But yeah, so thank you so much for watching this video. And inshallah, I'll see you guys more often in the next video. So take care. Have a good one. Bye. See ya.